Hello everybody, so I'm coming to you guys with what we are using for math this year, and I don't want you to feel kooky crazy and overwhelmed by looking at the video with everything that I'm going to show you. Our math this year is only going to be the Singapore math, and we're pulling from 3A and 3B. We're doing all of the stuff in here. This is what we're doing for math. I have the workbook and textbooks for both. We are going to start with the review from 2B. The last review in the 2B workbook we did not do because I like to start the year off with a review, and here's that workbook here that we have tattered and torn and used up. So we're going to start with the review from here, and then we're going to go right on into 3A and 3B. But I know that I have told you guys a couple of times that I did want to go back and reiterate a couple of things. So I do have several workbooks that we're going to be pulling from, and whatever I do not use in these workbooks, I will keep and using for number 2 and number 3 and so on and so forth. So most definitely, we will be hitting up multiplication, division, and fractions in the beginning of our school year, which is going to start very soon. So I have the division, spectrum division grade 3 and spectrum multiplication grade 3. And the reason I have them in grade 3 is because they only offer them in this grade. And I wanted to use them to reiterate his multiplication and his division. And I really like what's in there. As far as breakdowns, a lot of these things right here we will use for like 1-minute math tests and things like that, but I already have some of those. For fractions, I found this really fun fractions book here, and it's a Scholastic book, so this was really cheap. It was like $3, so I thought we'd play around with that. I had bought this on clearance at Mardell a while back, so this is just the Enrichment Math, and it encompasses everything for 4th grade math. And then this was something that my friend gave me, so I'm going to pull from this. But again, whatever we do not use, I'll save for the other two. So this is just a 3rd grade math book that goes along with the tax prep. So I really like that. And then, of course, I have my Math for the Gifted Student here. I bought all the Gifted Student books. And I know we're not going to run through all of them, but again, these are just things I'm going to pull from, guys. Again, our math is just this, but I'm going to pull from these to do other activities and to reinforce what I'm teaching him. And then this was something that was given to me by my friend. And that big old stack of worksheets, guys, she gave me several books. So I have this really fun book. I like it because it's fun and colorful, and kids dig that. So this will be something good to pull from. This I got from the Target dollar section, and this is just a division workbook. $1 well spent. So this will definitely be something fun. Plus, I like that it's colorful. Who doesn't love stickers? And then this is from the Dollar Tree, guys. It's multiplication and division time test. Now, how many of you remember what it was like to get down off into this test right here and beast this thing in a minute, baby? That's what the goal is this year. So he does really well with about 10 problems, but I cannot wait until he can just run through this whole page of 50 problems in a minute. And that's just gonna make me jump up and down, because I remember I used to beast it. You couldn't tell me to just boom, 10 seconds to spare. Probably not, but don't matter. I know I got it done in a minute. Anywho, so that's what I have there. And then now I'm gonna, forgot about this. And so this Fast Facts came with the My Father's World Exploring Countries and Culture set that I bought. And actually I realized that it has everything except for addition. So I'm going to paper clip it, and we'll keep this just as something to use. I found this fractions book at Mardell on clearance too. This was like $1.50. And so just something fun to pull from. Just something fun to pull from. Now, I know you guys are like the alphabet book. This book is so cool, guys, because when you look at the book, you realize that this helps you with fractions. It helps you with addition, multiplication. It can help you with division. So I really look forward to using this book just to try to do something different, because you can take each of the letters, build a letter. You can break down the different points with the quiz and ROI. So I am so excited to use this year. And then I have this other word problems thing that I pulled from the Dollar Tree that I'll be pulling from this year. And then last but not least, the patterns and blocks. This right here we use in kindergarten and 1st grade, but I pulled it back out to use this year because they have several games in here for money math. And I really like using that because this year he's going to be creating a business plan and a menu, a restaurant, a menu, and all that stuff. And so this is really good practice for money math. So each one of the animals, each one of the blocks represent an amount of money. You have to see how much each animal is worth. So it's a really fun game. And as they get older, all you do is just up the amount. So if it was 50 cents the first time you play, make it $1.50. Make it $2.75. Make it $1.65 or $3.85 or whatever you want to do. And so we're going to definitely pull from this for some fun games. Also, this will be fun to use with number 2 for a preschool. So that's why I kept this and pulled. Of course, you know, I had to have my quad paper when we do our graphing and get all into those angles this year. So I'm very excited about that. And then This hundreds chart right here, even though it's a hundreds chart, I use this for practice when we are doing our graphing. So this is what I used to help out with initial learning of the ordered pairs at the end of last year. So we're going to take this and start our review of ordered pairs so we can get into the graphing and the quadrants and all that stuff this year. So that's what we're going to be doing with this hundreds chart. I have a bunch of those. I cannot wait to use those for. Okay guys, and then a couple of fun games I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if I remember I showed you that I had got these a long time ago from Dollar Tree. I picked up 2 big packs of money. So I laminated them, and we use these when we play games. They're really fun to use. And of course I have some more money that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just use that when we do our money math. These I picked up from the Target $1 section. So there just be some fun math games we can do, just some warm-ups. And then these clocks right here I like for doing with timed math. So what I do with these for like warm-ups in the morning, I will put a time on here, and then I'll put, you know, plus 3 hours, minus 2 hours, minus 45 minutes, minus 52 minutes, minus 13 seconds, stuff like that, or whatever I want to do. And he does really well, and I'll do like 3 or 4 clocks, and that way it could just help him just get to doing math really quickly in his head, because that's the basis of Singapore math, is doing it in your head. And I know a while back I had showed you guys this fractions book here, and so we're going to be using that, of course, to help us reiterate with the fractions and all that good stuff. Who doesn't love to eat candy? I have some M&M math stuff. So that's pretty much it, guys. But again, do not let everything that I showed you scare you. You've already seen my video on curriculum. I make curriculum as I make it, but the basis of what we are doing this year is going to be Singapore math, heavy mental learning, and then we're going to use all this stuff I'm going to pull from it to reinforce what I am teaching him. And the great thing about it is you'll never use it all on one child, so that way I have so many things to pull from when it comes for child number 2 and number 3, because everybody's learning style is different. So I'll be able to pull activities from these and all that good stuff. All right, if you have any questions, comment down below. Definitely look below for our 2016 homeschool curriculum blog post. I will update it every week that these videos go up. It will continue to be updated, and that way you can just go to the same blog post, see what we're doing this year. Any questions, let me know, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy homeschooling. Bye.